I just found something really exciting. Maybe more exciting for me than for you. But check this guy out here. Okay, so I'm back, and this is part 2 of the video for cleaning out this room so that I can do a project that I have really been looking forward to. So stay tuned for that, because at the near the end of the video, I'm gonna bring you guys in on what the next project is, the next video that I've been looking forward to doing for a long time. So yeah, here I am. So I got home last night and I took a shower and I got some rest and I feel way better. And I'm about to get dirty again. The cycle repeats itself. So the good thing is there's a bunch of big things to carry out, which is a little bit better than picking up wet boxes. I've got my Superman curl going there. Picking up wet boxes that fall apart and yeah, make a mess. So yeah, carrying day. Let's get to it. Oh, cast iron pink sink. Okay, so I just took all the 5-gallon toilet tanks off of this door here. And it's probably been here 30 years or so. And the cool thing is it's got some really neat old hardware on it. So at the very least, I'll be able to get that really cool. I know people who are like remodeling old spaces look for that kind of thing. So maybe nothing to write home about, but I think I like it. And I need to see if this, standing back, it looks like this solid wood door is a little bit warped. So I need to get it stood up and see if it's straight. And if it is, I'll keep it as a complete item. But I'm interested to see what's underneath because, like I said, this door's been here a long time. So, doing this kind of work in this factory for a while now, I've learned little tricks like don't pick up the door to you because all that nastiness is going to fall on top of me. I want to pick it up away. Let it all fall to that side. Whoa. I could have sworn that it was like twisted and warped, but it's not. It's straight. So that's pretty cool. So that means for the moment that can stay all together as one piece. So no need to take it apart. And so far, the only thing I can see of interest here is this avocado green toilet. And it's got a matching tank lid. So, oh wow, there's another one right there. So let's say we got 2 of them. But I don't see the green tank, so I think I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Okay, so here that guy is out in the light. You can see what color it is. And yeah, I got the tank lid back there, and I'm gonna see if I can find the actual tank. Even if I can't find it downstairs, I'm pretty sure there are some upstairs that would match it, so it'd be really close. Question, what decade do you think that's from? Do you have a guess? Like 60s, 70s, maybe 1969, right on the border there. Who knows? So it feels really weird to be making a video that features a whole bunch of turlets. But dang it, they're like snowflakes. There's no 2 alike. And yeah, it's weird, but it's kind of interesting. Let me show you some that I got back here. that are super interesting. And if you knew what decade that toilet was from, I bet this one's gonna stump you. Okay, so we got this cast iron double farm sink. Got to get that out of here. But I got 3 toilets here that are pretty unique. The green one first. So I don't think you can tell from this picture. First of all, it's a complete toilet. It's got the tank, the actual toilet and the lid and the tank lid. It's all there with the hardware and everything. And you can't tell this from the picture, but that is well below my knee. The entire thing. I mean, even the back with the tank is under my knee. So it's almost like you're sitting in a squatting position if you took a seat on that. Super low. And I'm curious, what decade do you think that son of a gun is from? Oh my gosh, there's some architecture there for you. Architectural salvage. But if you think this thing is low, you haven't seen anything yet. Check out that guy. That is like 12, the top of that seat there is like 12 inches from the ground. Maybe a little over 12 inches. That is so low that you could kiss your knees if you were sitting on it. So, and it looks like it's the exact same model as that guy. So it's possible that these were brand new, because that one, and that one, another pink one. So we got 2 pink ones. They all have the exact same contour and same shape. So I think that probably they're like new old stock. The only thing that makes me doubt that is that toilet seat that's sitting on top of it doesn't match the toilet. So that and the fact that the lids are missing. But somebody wanted an incredibly unique toilet. I got them. They definitely need a good cleaning. But you don't see toilets like them every day. And here, actually, let me turn this around. We got like a custard yellow one and like a more modern profile. But this one's kind of unique. It's like somewhere between pink and beige. I don't know what color you'd call that. It's like a skin color or something. I don't know. But look at the profile of the base around that. And I don't know if you could tell from the video, but that is designed to fit super far away from the wall. So usually the back is like directly under the tank, but on this one, the tank is super far forward. Here's where the basin is super far forward. The tank would be here, and this thing extends even further out to the wall. So if you want a toilet that sticks way out and gets in the way of walking around it, that's the ticket for you. And this guy here has got, look at the shape of that tank. It's got the corners beveled. So it'll save some rooms if you got a super small bathroom. And upstairs, I've even got one toilet that is triangular. It fits in the corner. So, yeah. They're all like snowflakes, like beautiful snowflakes. Dirty, stinky snowflakes with missing parts. So. It's like a sculpture. So there's something worth making note of. Moved all those toilets, and that table made out of a door, and this door just opened right up. So I wonder what decade the last time that thing was open was. The building is full of mysteries that I'll never know the answer to. Okay, oh, so slowly emptying out. And if I never see another toilet again, I think I'll be okay with that. Though something tells me that might be a fleeting sentiment. Okay. Look at all those tires, my favorite thing in the world. So now that I got a lot of the big stuff out, it's gonna get into the stuff that disturbs the dirt and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go get my mask and I'm gonna start rolling those tires out and put them with the rest. A few more tires, or excuse me, a few more toilets, tires, same thing. A few more to carry out, and then I'll be able to pretty much sweep this place out. I do have this, it says natural gas on the side, somebody wrote there. So I guess it's like a heater or something. I think I'm gonna just send it to the scrapyard. There's some kind of HVAC piece of equipment that looks like it's from the 1940s. If it's got cast iron in it, I'll separate that, but otherwise it's just gonna go on the scrap pile. And I've got one more cast iron double farm sink, and a small chance I might find something interesting under those tires, but highly doubt it. So this is the final push before we start getting rid of this frame for the drop ceiling there. I was calling it a floating ceiling, and then a lot of people commented that's not the right word for it. Whatever it is, it's got to go. And then I can finally sweep the place out, and I can actually bring my scaffolding in, and we can get to business on the secret upcoming project. So, okay. So I just brought this cast iron double farm sink out, and my gosh, that thing was heavy. I had to use a dolly to even move it. And it was a little bit too wide for the door to come through with the dolly. So I had to slide it. And I almost didn't get it done. That thing is crazy heavy. So it definitely needs a cleaning. It's got a bunch of muddy water in it. Okay. Okay, so every trip back and forth gets a little bit better, but I've got these toilets. I've kind of hit my tolerance for carrying these toilets because they do require quite a bit of physical exertion, and I keep like procrastinating between each one. Let's say I got 2, 4, 6, 7 more to go. Look at all that particulate in the air because I've been moving the stuff in the back corner. So, yeah, and if it weren't for those rays of light coming through the window, I wouldn't even see that. So, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, getting down to the nitty gritty. That is a huge change already, but it's still a 10 out of 10 if you're judging by filthiness. So the worst part is still to come. So this is one of the old window frames. I saw something pretty cool that you can take like a wire wheel and brush the bulk of the, all this stuff off. And then you can put mirrors in there and have like a gridded mirror to hang on the wall. So that would be pretty cool. But I need to go outside and see if it's supposed to be behind that big plank right there, because I haven't seen any windows anywhere in the building that are missing one of those. But I also don't recall what that looks like from the outside, so I'm gonna have to look into that guy. Okay, so something tells me that these might be better in the auction than throwing them away. I have no idea what they are. Oops. But somebody out there knows. And I'm just going to box them all up and throw them in the auction lots. Some kind of breakers or something? Yeah, well, I don't know what they are. Okay, so I'm about to give up because I'm getting pretty tired and it's getting dark again. I'll take this off just so I can talk. And so I have to, in order to get through this, I have to like make little deals with myself. So I'm trying to pick out what I'm gonna have to do to make myself feel that I finished strong. And I think the best thing I can do is get those, at least those 4 white toilets out, and then do just a little bit of sweeping in here so that I can like look at it and see a little bit of a difference from the moment that I came. So yeah, gonna do that. Okay, with the exception of those vintage ones, toilets are done. And I want to sweep, but I got to get all this like really long stuff and bulky stuff out of the way that's not agreeable for a little push broom. And then I'm at it. I need a heavier duty broom. So a broom like that. I just found something really exciting. Maybe more exciting for me than for you. But check this guy out here. There's a plate on here with some advertising, and it's got a technical diagram on it, and it's a steel plate. And it looks like with some screwdrivers, I can just take that plate off. And probably it's not the most desirable piece of advertising or, you know, signage, but that's what makes it look completely awesome. So I'm gonna take a quick break real quick, and I'm gonna go get a screwdriver. Actually, I thought I saw one on the ground here somewhere. I'm gonna get a screwdriver and I'm gonna pull that off, and the rest of it can go to the scrapyard. Man, that's pretty cool, love it. Okay, so I just pulled out the 6 screws or whatever, and it feels pretty loose, so I think I can just pick it up off of here. Yep. So it's great because all of the rust and the age is all in the areas that are not on the most important graphics for it. So, yeah, so it's gonna be right at home with all my other stuff here. Nice, love it. The Wizard of Oz is not here, go away. Okay, so I don't know if that guy is of any interest or not, but It's kind of sculptural, and it looks pretty neat. So I think I'm gonna save it, and then that's going to the scrapyard. That thing does look kind of cool. I don't know. Am I losing my mind? Trying to see value in things that, you know, maybe it's just not there. But it's pretty sculptural. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna set it over by the scrap pile, and that's probably where it's going, but it is pretty neat. Can you see those heavenly shafts of light? It's a sign that I should probably not be in here at this moment in time. So I was having trouble getting this bag to, you know, separate when I first pulled it out. And just out of instinct, I was gonna like touch my finger to my thumb to my tongue and then try to get it to separate. And I thought, how dumb was that? I have a mask on. And then about 20 seconds later, it hit me. How dumb was that? Look how dirty my hands are. I was gonna... No comment. So this dirt is almost as heavy as brick mortar, which may be a significant portion of what it's made up of. And I bought these bags that said contractor bags, and they're gigantic. And I think they're marketing them as contractor bags because they're so big. But they're not thick. And because I've seen some like from Home Depot, they're like ultra thick and they can really take a lot. But I've just got about 20% of this bag full, and it's about as heavy as a 50-pound bag of, well, 50 pounds of anything. I guess it's all 50 pounds, right? If it's 50 pounds. But it's super heavy, and I can only fill them like 20% before I'm in danger of them kind of ripping out. So I do not want that to happen. So looks like I'm gonna have 20 bags that are 20% full. I have to say, in general, I have a fair amount of stamina and ability to kind of stick it out and push through the difficult challenges. But the sheer filth of this place, it's harder than other stuff around here, let me tell you. I just want to get out of here. And it's really hard for me to push through this. It's just it's too much. But that's the last of it right there, that little pile right there. I have zero desire to get that last pile, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So I don't know how. I don't know where I'm gonna find the fortitude, but yeah. Okay. There must be some law of the universe that when you get down to that last 10%, it becomes 90% harder. That is a pile of nails that I have to scoop up. There's no box I guess the box rotted away 20 years ago. Now I gotta go find something to put that in. Because I can't just dump that into the trash bag. It'll tear it to shreds. Okay, I decided that nails can always come in handy, so scoop them up into this bucket, and we'll keep them, I guess. Okay, holy smoke. Yeah, all done. The floor's still pretty dirty, but that's because I've got this new project coming up, and it's just gonna get dirty again. So hold on a second. I'm gonna get this off. I'll talk about that, but first let me show you just a couple things that I pulled out of the pile you can get thrown away. Anything that looks like it could work on the top of a lampshade, I keep usually. Have no idea what that guy is. Couple brackets, an old saw blade, and this is a gallery for porcelain enamel lampshade, which is pretty awesome. And then this book, I kept it because it has so many cool old vintage items from the 70s in it. So you can look up parts numbers, you can see what they were selling back in the day, and it's kind of neat. So decided to keep that. It's from 1979. And yeah, so last thing I got to do is take that metal piece out there, and then I'm ready for the thing that I have been waiting for a really long time. And I am point the light up there. Had to point the light up there because it was backlit. Look at this old tank that's up here. All of those really cool studs on it. And it's super tall. It's got pipes coming out both ends. Okay, so I have to apologize because I'm doing voiceover now. This video was, for some reason, recorded in slow motion, and I was able to speed it up, but the audio didn't sound right. So I have this giant tank up here in the ceiling, and it's really awesome piece of architectural salvage. And it's got these really awesome kind of studs all around it. It's got a plate on it from the manufacturer that says the date and where it was made. It's held up by these big steel U-bolts, and the thing is hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I don't know if it's because it still has liquid in it. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's really heavy, and I want it. I really want it. So I don't want to give too much away, but I'll be posting a video. Actually, my next video will be about getting this thing down. So this thing actually turned out to be heavier than that really heavy fan that I took down from the third floor, if you remember that video. And I wasn't able to use the scaffolding because it was just too dangerous. And so stay tuned for that. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'm definitely going to make some piece of really awesome industrial furniture out of it. So I haven't made up my mind exactly what to do, but yeah, but I got to get it down first. So join me on the next video, and I'm really looking forward to that because I've been wanting to do this for so long. I fell in love with this thing. Might not look like much hanging up there, but it's the kind of thing that you really never come across, right? Like, if that was converted into a piece of furniture, that would be really unique and made out of very rare components. And it's got a gorgeous patina on it. It's just awesome. So I'm looking forward to that next video and see what you guys think about that. So join me next time. And once again, thanks for visiting. I am not done with this room. I've got a lot more to do in this room. So stay tuned. I'll be uploading a lot more updates over the next month or so. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll talk to you soon.